Hi guys, P4 day 1, and I released 0.6, probably a little bit more than that. When I got up this morning to run at 5, it said that I was up 0.4 or something, and then when I got back from my run and had already had breakfast, which was an Ezekiel muffin with cranberry and cinnamon goat cheese and 2 cups of coffee and Wade wet out of the shower, it said I was 118.6, which is down 0.6. So that's the time I typically weigh. And usually if I'm not really down, I won't be down. So, but I just thought I'd check it out. Yeah, buddy.
You went to the movie yesterday?
Yep, yesterday we took Chase to the movie. Okay, you tell it.
We went to the movie yesterday and
Saw Escape from Earth.
stayed for off. What's that?
And today is Chase's what?
What's that say?
First karate lesson. We're going to see if he likes it. Taylor never did karate or anything. I wasn't really into that. But Chase is high energy and I thought he might like it. Yeah, buddy.
Science test for toy.
Yep, first lesson for karate.
I want to Taylor's.
Oh, you want to do Taylor? I don't think he'd want to take karate, buddy.
Please, please.
Well, we'll ask him. Anyway, so, doing good. Decided to add in the Ezekiel muffin today. You know, I'd said, well, maybe I'll just stay a little P3, but as you guys know, I always follow the protocol to a T. And I thought, well, you know, if I'm going to keep bouncing everywhere anyway, I might as well just add it in and see what it does, you know. So I'm not going to be scared. I'm just going to go ahead and add things in and see how it works out. I have been over on my sodium every day, which by a lot, but it's only because I made up this taco meat and I've been having taco salads and then like turkey BLTs on lettuce with no bread for dinner, and that puts me over. So, but today's the last day of the taco meat. I just went and got my brevet because I wanted a treat today. Taylor's supposed to start school today, so I just, and cookies, Chase's tea cookies he always gets, he loves. So I just, yeah, I forgot the cookies and then I recorded them. But I just wanted a little treat today. I was a little sad this morning. I started reading Made to Crave, and it's good. It's a spiritual book about, you know, eating to hunger and whatnot. It's good so far. And I'll share things here and there if I feel led to do so. But as far as Taylor goes, he's supposed to register for school today. So we've been saying all along that we didn't know if he was going to be able to register there because he is 18 now, and they don't have any legal guardianship even though he's 18. So let's say they don't care about that. They say, well, he's 18, even though in Indiana and Tennessee they still care about it if you're in school. But they said in Mississippi, no, not going to be a big deal. His biological dad called the school board, blah, blah, blah. So it's today. His biological mom nor his grandmother could take off work to take him to register. So I'm texting his biological dad. He's keeping this part from me. I just found this out that, you know, he didn't even take off to bring him. His mom didn't take off, blah, blah, blah. So I start to tell his biological dad, you know, to establish residency, you have, as an adult, you have to have not only your birth certificate, social security card, ID, but you also have to have 2 bills in your name, or some medical bill, you know, something that shows your name without address. Or anybody could just walk in and say they're a resident of any state. It's like, why did you people not think this through? So it's like, it's not going to work for his grandma to bring him in there and be like, oh, okay, you know, this is my grandkid, he lives here, I'm going to register him from school. I mean, his biological dad isn't even on the birth certificate because Brian adopted him. So it's like, but you know, I mean, we've been saying this, and so there, you know, it's out of my control. So Taylor, haven't heard from him at all. So I've been going back and forth with his biological dad all morning on text, just saying like, look, and then he said, well, I'm waiting for the where you're at now to call back so I can get the transcripts. I'm like, that's not how it works. The school has to request the transcript. Can you tell I'm getting angry? It's like, you have not been involved in his life up until a few years ago, and I'm sorry you haven't raised kids. He has a daughter too, but you haven't raised kids. You don't know how the school works. But if you go to a new school, the school has to request the transcript. You can't just call up and request a transcript. I mean, you could be anybody. Told him that. Nope, they didn't want to listen to that. So now they're hitting all these roadblocks, and I'm like, this is going to blow up in his face, which would be good. But then it means that now I've grieved this, I've dealt with this, and now he's going to end up having to come back or quit high school. So this morning I talked to him. He's listening to me, which is a good sign that he's listening to me. But I said, you can come back. You're welcome here. You can still play on the soccer team. I can't right now, buddy. No, I can't. Where is he? Oh, okay. Shouldn't have said I can. Should have looked first. Anyway, so I said you can still play in the soccer game this Saturday, you know, whatever, but you can't keep missing school. That's truancy. Well, it's not truancy if I'm 18 and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. Maybe it's not, but do you want to quit high school? I mean, anyway. So it looks like that's what's going to happen. Well, we cleaned out his room because it was too painful to look at, and his furniture was like, you know, stuff handed down and not that great, and so we gave it all to Goodwill. So if he comes back, like, he's literally going to be sleeping on the floor with no dresser, and I guess my sister can buy his bus ticket home because his dad won't even be able to take off to bring him home, because, like, literally he never takes off. And I guess my sister can buy him new furniture too, because we're not doing it. Buddy, I can't reach Mickey Mouse. He's too far away. Okay, baby. So as you can tell, I'm a little agitated because... Okay, I will. Is he dirty? Oh, okay. I'll put him in the washing machine. You don't have to throw him because he was dirty. But it's just like, you know, this was not thought out. And then, you know, for my sister, it's like, oh, okay, so now if you quit school, I hope you can live with yourself since you're so highly educated and did your PhD work at NYU because you're so important to you. Buddy, we're just going to hang out. And so, because you have karate later.
After map?
Mm-hmm.
What's today?
It is today.
After map?
Yeah, that's still today, buddy. Let me finish this up, okay? Because we're wasting people's time. I'm almost done. So we were going to put his Jeep on Craigslist, but I guess we might need to wait a few days for that. Not that he'd get it right. Not that he'd get it back right away. That's the issue. Yes, baby. No, you are going to take a nap. We might play outside a little bit. It's really wet, though. We'll have to see. Okay, let me finish this. So anyway, I mean, I need to just like let them all fall on their face and not even try to tell them anything, but I just cannot believe that they did not take him to school today. And I mean, I just can't believe it. And that his biological dad was trying to hide that from me. And his mom is supposedly so stressed out, his bio dad's mom, that like he won't even give me her phone number. I haven't had it in years because we don't really talk anymore. As Taylor's gotten older, I used to deal with her all the time because she was the only one involved, and she was very involved. I mean, she's, oh my gosh, I just cannot believe this. This is what my husband's been saying all along, but I'm like, well, I mean, he's supposed to call the school board, so I just thought, so it's like, well, and I told Taylor, I said, you can still come back. He's like, well, I'm not coming back and living under your rules, and this isn't my fault. And I was like, all right, well, I guess he'll quit high school. I mean, with 2.5 months left, so... I don't think he's that dumb, but I wouldn't be surprised. And you know what? It's out of pride. All of it is pride. He is so stubborn that he would hate to come back and say, I was wrong. And honestly, I don't even want the disruption in my house. Like, I want peace in my house. So if he's not going to come back humble and apologetic, if he's going to come back with guns blazing, I don't want him here. So... Anywho, on the bright side of things, I have a birthday, it's sunny, and Chase's first karate lesson is today. So that is, oh, and I was down 0.6, no buddy, it's today. We've gone over this about 10 times today. After nap, that is still today. He gets confused about nap and nighttime and all that. Anyway, I ran this morning 3 miles at a good pace, a faster pace than normal in the rain and wind. It was crazy, but it wasn't raining that bad, but it was very windy. And I had a J-Rob egg white protein shake yesterday for the first time. My stomach has been torn up. I still haven't started my period. I've still been cramping for like 5 or 6 days, which I know could be a sign, and that was the only sign I had with Chase, but you know, I'm just trying not to let my head go there. I'll take a test on Friday, but I still haven't started.
Bye, guys.
So anyway, that is my update. P4 day 1, down 0.6, ran this morning, introduced an Ezekiel muffin this morning, and Taylor's drama is about to blow up in his face. Other than that, you guys have a good day. Say bye, guys.